K-Trap, Headie One's tape dropped. Strength to strength.
Yep.
Strength to strength dropped. What's the initial reaction, man? What's everyone saying? I know you got some things to say about this.
No, I like the tape.
Yeah.
Listen, you're gonna put me under the bus. I want to drag man to that red bus, you know.
Not bad things.
No, I like the tape. I do think I really like the tape. Apple Pay's my tune.
Okay.
The one with Clavish Code.
I love the fact that on Apple Pay, they got the Apple Pay sound.
Yeah. And what's the other one? There's another one that's bad.
AMPR.
That one. AMPR.
That
one. They're just
floating. They like Good Girls.
Nah, man.
I love that song.
Listen to like 40 seconds. I said, I can't listen to these man talk.
Guy's not around girls enough.
You're not around girls.
You're not around girls enough, man.
Nah,
I'm listening to R&B.
You're not around girls enough, man.
You're not listening to K-Trap and Headie One.
You're not a lover boy. You're not a lover boy.
I don't need... If you're a lover boy, you don't need K-Trap and Headie One.
But
I'm not saying you don't get girls.
What?
You get girls, but I'm saying you're not a lover boy.
You listen to what I'm saying. K-Trap and Headie One are not the people I need to articulate.
But you know what? But you know that one is
that's what makes it better, though.
It's the late night driving for guy. He's driving like this.
Listen to K-Trap, Headie One.
Yeah, Good Girl. Yeah.
No, but this is what I'm saying. Do you know why I like it when them man do it? Because it creates like a paradox. Because they're not usually like that. So hearing their perspective of how they talk about girls, it's just different to then someone like Drake who always talks about girls.
I'm not saying it's different, but I'm just trying to say some people can. It's the same way. If Nuck starts talking about the GLE and all that, brother, it's not the same.
He does kind of talk. He does little flossy. He does little flossy. He drips it in. He drips it in a clever way.
You know what I mean? So why is it if he did that, we would be like, why is he doing that?
First of all, those are no, it ain't. Those are false equivalences.
Have a real life situation, real life.
So
do you know why they're false equivalences to me? Because some men are just not into those things, like you're saying. Like a man might not rap about GLE and being flashy because he might not be into those things like that. Every man is into girls, so whether they choose to share it or not,
can articulate it well. That's my point, and I just don't
really like the way they articulate it. I like it because I liked what K-Trap did with the song, the video you was in, Interlude. I like.
And Headie had Home as well.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's just this particular song. I wasn't feeling
the girl thing.
Yeah.
Do you know what it is? I had to actually ask Yasmin about this. I was like, because Yasmin, she likes drill a bit anyway, but I asked her like, why is it you listen to these man, but they're not this drill artist, like another drill artist, and I don't know, I'm not going to give a name, but not that drill artist. And she was like, because me and my friends like this kind of drill because they talk about spending the bag.
Do you get it?
So it'll be like, I just got her the Chanel bag or I got her this, whatever. But then if a rapper ain't talking about that, like how much he's spending, the girls are not interested. It's mad, isn't it?
It's the flexing that we
want to hear. It's the flexing. They want to hear like, right, he's spending money. You're going to take me on dates. You're going to treat me like... That's what the girls want to hear from somebody. So that's a message to some of you rappers out there. If you're not talking that talk...
Flex.
You can't get certain girls, boy. That's just... It is what it is. You're not going to get them as listeners.
What's your opinion?
On the tape?
Yeah.
I think it's hard. I think it's only 32 minutes. I think it breezes by. I think... I was scared... that one, it was going to be repetitive because drill can sound repetitive, but I feel like the variation in the production there was a lot of variation in the production. And that's why I like Good Girls as well, because I feel like that beat split it up from everything else as well.
Yeah.
The beat didn't sound like a lot of the other beats on there. Performance-wise, I think they both went in. I think the wordplay was at a high level from both of them. I think I would have liked to hear a couple more hooks from K-Trap. I feel like Headie dominated the hooks.
Yeah, he took the hooks.
From what I heard. But his hooks were hard, though. I think Headie went in with the hooks, but I wanted to hear a bit more, like, balance in that respect. Because, like, what hooks did K-Trap do? Part Chinois.
Yeah.
That's a good hook.
Yeah, because it's more, because it always starts with Headie hook than K-Trap. Most
of it was,
That's how it's kind of like...
Apple Pay, wasn't that kind of the hook, or no?
That was K-Trap, that was a hook on Apple Pay. None of you like Strength to Strength. You said you weren't feeling Strength to Strength. I think that song was hard.
Yeah.
Which one's Strength to Strength? With Clavish? No, which one was that one?
The Clavish one was mental.
That one's cold.
That was
Triple Threat. That's Triple Threat.
That tune's, man.
Triple Threat's hard. Who went the hardest on Triple Threat?
I was surprised with Clavish. I can't lie to you. Clavish.
I thought Headie. I liked Headie's verse.
Headie was cold.
Yeah.
But Headie's always cold to me.
Yeah, Headie's.
I was surprised with Clavish.
Yeah, I was surprised.
That's the thing.
What is Triple Threat the one where K-Trap said...
the GLE sounds like the spray. It sounds like the
Lambo truck. And he said, I'll always send it. I'll never put it in drafts or something like that. Was that the same one?
That was the same one.
I think K-Trap went in on that. I can't lie.
Yeah, he did go in.
No, they all brought it.
But I was surprised with Clavish.
I would have preferred
because obviously
He brought his A game.
It's always
He brought his
like
A game.
with
He
Pavage,
did.
it's always like we know what we're gonna kind of expect.
And he doesn't really spit on his tempo
You get it?
as much.
But this one I was like, whoa,
Yeah,
okay,
he went hard.
It gave more life. I said, all
Yeah.
right.
And he came in correct when he was like Off-White and my closet's full of X's or something. What
Yeah,
did he
I
say?
mean-
He went mad.
I would have preferred if they jumped to more variety of beats.
Why?
Why?
Their whole thing was to show
drill.
especially when you've got certain artists in the scene saying drill's dead, like they're
I've
not
been
messing
saying
with
that.
drill no more. It's like done. Yeah, like people, the sentiment's been like drill's getting repetitive. This was like,
It gave
in my
life.
opinion, two of the Mount Rushmore of drill coming out on that Mount Rushmore where you got four heads. Pause. Two of the heads have come out and said, "Boom, this is a drill
So
album."
wait, who else is on the Mount Rushmore drill?
For me,
Yeah.
LD,
see LD.
Headie.
I never listened to LD. I wasn't in drill like that. I'm not an original drill head, and I have no problem saying that. So I get why people put LD there because he's a founder, innit? And as a founder, sometimes you just got to put the founder on there. So I'm not mad at people doing that.
Cool.
I never listened to LD.
Okay, cool.
So for my personal drill, I remember I'm not even the biggest drill fan like that.
Swear.
Like I'm not like it's not my. There's
no,
youths out here where it's their like we grew up with grime.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like their grime, innit?
Okay, yeah.
I didn't like it wasn't my thing like that. But
Okay.
I've got my eyes that I like.
So what would you put? Who would you put? Like four of them. So,
The four for drill,
yeah, for you.
it's gonna have to be K-Trap, Headie One. But remember, this is mine.
Yeah, we're not judging. Come on, don't be shy.
Yeah.
Unknown T.
Nah, man.
I love
Let him
love
land, let
Unknown
him
T.
land.
I
Let him
love
land.
Unknown T.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's between it's either Digga D or Dig That. I'm gonna give it to Digga D because he's been more. Just because he's been more consistent. Dig That's been away. That's all it is. Dig That's been away. If Dig That was here and he wasn't in and out of prison and he was putting in more work, because I love Dig That when he's spitting on
Surprised you
drill.
didn't say Lowski, you know.
And I just never listened to Lowski like that.
Okay.
I like him. Like he's got songs I like, but I just never got into him like that.
Okay.
I'm just talking about the artists I like,
know,
innit?
man.
Okay, I hear it.
That I listen to.
What about you?
K-Trap Headie.
Mm-hmm.
I would have put what's his name, man? The guy. Is he from East or South? Frost. Thinking of.
Well, obviously you can't be on your Mount Rushmore. Fucking hell.
No,
You don't even
he went prison. He went prison. But
So
he wasn't even cold. Was it Frost? Is it Frosty?
I don't know. Only you know. This is your Mount
you got
Rushmore.
Frosty?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, why do I put him on there?
Yeah.
He was cold.
Well,
Cold.
like of all time with drill.
Yeah, maybe not all time actually. Maybe it's just a personal fave. Who else would I put on there?
Have a think, because I want to know what Mimi. I want to know.
Millions.
You're gonna put Millions on there, yeah?
Yeah. I'll put
Okay.
Millions on there.
Headie, LD,
And maybe LD. Yeah. Actually, I don't know.
K-Trap. But the last one, I have like 3 people in my head. Yeah, I have Lowski, I have Digger, and I have CB.
CB's cold.
CB's cold.
But
yeah.
But that's,
I think out of those 3, though, that's what I'm saying. I feel like it's only fair to give it to Digger, though.
Yeah.
Because of what Digger's done. He's been the most consistent out of them lot and took it to the higher heights.
Yeah, but now he doesn't even really do drill anymore.
Yeah, but that's my only gripe. And that's why I was like, because he's the one that's kind of denounced it. Do you get what I'm saying? But
because drill is declining right now.
Yeah.
if we talk about his bars, the way he spits, his skill level, and his consistency, you kind of have to give it to him. Even his Daily Duppy, like he's got clever wordplay.
Yeah.
But I'll be real, if Dig That was out here and spitting, because even that
flow,
new song,
his-
I like that new song. No
His flow is
gimmicks.
stupid.
His flow is crazy,
Stupid.
Yeah, Dig That's good.
and he says funny things.
Yeah. I like Mizzle Mac as well.
See, I never got into him.
Is it? He's
I just
cold.
don't think this tape had to be
cold.
all drill, man.
Why?
I would have liked to
Why?
have heard
But the
him
thing
on
is,
rap.
the
It's
or-
the Mount
way- the
Rushmore
way I
drill.
see it, yeah, the why K-Trap and Headie linked up is 1, everybody's been waiting for their link up for time.
Yeah.
2, drill is in a weird space that is repetitive. People just want to do commercial songs for like charting wise, like copying certain formula for TikTok. And like the love of drill kind of like went
It's gone down, yeah.
So when them 2 linked up, it was like, okay, it's a new life. Like it's still there. Like this is how you do it. It's basically like, this is how you do it. This is how it should be.
Okay, I hear that.
That's why it's like
so we can be pioneers and make a great project. That's drill. Yeah. I hear it.
I'm happy it was just a drill project because I think that's where they sit. That's where they're best at. That's their pocket. And I feel like you said, because drill is being denounced, this was the time to kind of go, no, like...
I do think, though, the strength of the project, ironically, is also the weakness, which it does show. Drill, let's be honest, the lyrical content is very limited, man. It's got a ceiling.
But that's the whole point of drill. Drill is a lifestyle, and that which was made for it to be a sound. Yeah. That's why it's certain topics has to be talked about.
Yeah, but that's why for me, though, drill artists can never really... There's not much longevity in it, because I think the best... When drill artists at their absolute best, when at their like maximum, it's because they can tell you the proper fuckery. Now, these man, they kind of like... It just, the bigger they get, it's just the more coded it gets. And the more coded it gets, the more watershed it becomes.
Yeah,
and
because
it's just...
of the whole situation of them not going to jail, it has to be censored.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, the police are taking it down. So
they have to just revamp it along the way during the years.
Yeah. And that's why I
like
think
it. I'm not gonna lie, I like it like
that. It makes them think outside the box.
I think that's why I wasn't into early drill like that. Like, I think I never got into early drill for me personally because it was just too gory, too descriptive, too explicit, and I just knew 80 to 90% of the people weren't really on what they were talking about in that way they were describing it. So there were some men that were on that, but the way they were going on, like we said before, half of HMPs will be full up if these are actually doing everything they said. That was the first thing. Second of all, I just feel like it's allowed them to get more creative now. I like how K-Trap like uses metaphors for pretty much everything he's saying, but not like metaphors as we know them, like punchline metaphors, like literally describing things as different things.
Even Digger, like when he was on the case and his lawyers be on him, he used to say the weirdest metaphors all the time.
Yeah, to describe everything. Yeah,
like even like Apple Pay, like you say, we run up and tap him. Like that. It's just they're using phrases and words for so many things now to make it encoding. I think it's mad creative the way they're doing it.
Come on, man,
you're not having it.
I like it. It's just for me. It's just got because we said on the pod a few weeks ago, Nines and Fred have potentially got a project coming out. Well, got a project.
It doesn't look like it now, boy. The way
Nines dropping,
the way Nines dropping.
That's what I'm saying. Like, boy,
that's a bad move.
But I think that project. Now I've heard this. I think that one may have maybe had more variety that I'm looking for.
Well, Nines and Fred definitely. I think it'll have range.
You think so?
Selection of beats, etc. Because it's like they can do a geldom, they can do a sample thing.
Yeah, they can jump on the more.
It can be range.
Yeah. What do you not think of them just having one feature on this album? Was it?
I thought because it's just them two.
I didn't mind it.
It has to be. It's kind of weird because if it's like a feature, it'll be bare man.
Yeah.
I thought I just wanted to be consistent.
That's the one thing I didn't ask them in that link up thing. I was pissed with myself after.
Is it?
Why did you just have only Clavish?
Yeah, I want to know why only Clavish.
Close sign for Clavish.
Yeah,
I wanted to know.
Close sign for Clavish.
Yeah.
But the thing is, now Clavish, put your head down and
go hard.
Work with that the upcoming.
Well, you didn't think he was like at their level already?
No, because I feel like what you think? Somebody must have made a tweet saying how Clavish is basically the UK little baby, not in terms of music, all of that stuff. Like in terms of how everyone was co-signing Little Baby at the time. Boom, boom, boom. The features.
Yeah.
I feel like that. But I want him now. I want him to sound like because he doesn't know how to make songs.
He dropped like a long project this year.
Yeah, he knows how to. He doesn't know like actual songs. His songs feels like freestyles.
Okay, I get you. Yeah.
And that's where I see people make tweets saying, his music sounds the same.
But he's very early in his career. He can still grow as an artist. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? Because like when Fred dropped, he wasn't like we saw once he started getting around Dave, musically he evolved.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? He learned how to write better, make better hooks, things of that nature. That's just part of the growth as an artist, isn't it? Clavish ain't been around that long. How long has he been around for?
He's been rapping for a hot minute, but
as an artist though, not like just rapping in the streets or like as an artist. Like we're talking where you're locked in studio. Okay. Like even when I was with Headie and K-Trap, like I was like, yo, like I was chatting to Headie, I was like, what have you been up to? He's like, bro, I've been in. He's like, I'm not gonna say where he was, but I've been outside of London in a studio camp for like the last 2 weeks. Like this is the level that some artists are at, where they're parking off locked away, no phone in a studio camp. Do you get what I'm saying? That's different level of trying to push yourself as an artist.
Yeah.
But with Clavish, I want him to connect with more of his peers, in a sense.
Yeah.
So rather than getting like, okay, got a song with Dave coming up, Headie and K-Trap, that's all them, man. I want to see like, what is the new generation? I feel like there's no really that much of like a class right now. Yeah, we have Strands, cool. Clavish, cool.
Yeah. Who else
You're
is
right.
in
What's
that?
the new generation?
Who else is in that class?
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
Sench has got to be in there, really.
No, Sench is like, nah.
Oh, like gone clear.
He's gone
but
clear
he's
now.
part of that gen, though.
No.
You think he's before that?
Like 2020, 2021, like you can say he's newcomer. Now he's literally...
It was only 2 years ago. Like, that's what I'm saying. In life, it's not long.
Nah, he's too...
Yeah, but who's the class? Who's like the up and coming 19, 20-year-olds in that are making...
It's Clavish.
Who was that one you posted the other day with Digger?
Margs.
Who's he?
He has a song that's been trending.
When you first posted it, I thought, are you talking about Margs?
No, not Margs.
Then I saw another you in the clip. I was like...
No, his song's been going viral on TikTok, but it hasn't been released.
Okay.
I think Digger basically...
Co-signed it.
But Digger's been trying to do that recently because he done that with Strands as well. Like, he's been collecting
Co-signing.
the younger one, which is a smart move.
Yeah, it is, definitely.
Yeah, that's the way to go, man.
But there's no class, and I feel like they need to link up and create like their own thing. You know what I'm saying?
Is Madison in there?
She dropped the song yet?
She dropped the song.
Dropped
it yesterday, yeah.
With
one song, it's on YouTube.
Song,
yeah.
She should be in the class.
It's younger generation. We're talking about the youngers coming through.
I'll put C China first before her.
Jeez. There's young female rappers coming through, Nick. They're doing City Girl music. Over here in the UK. Over here in the UK. Saying like, you gotta bust it open and buy me this Birkin and dick me down. And
I want to hear that. I don't judge.
On this US thing.
I don't judge.
Does it sound the same with the UK?
They sound American.
Yeah, they sound
American.
That's the problem.
Yeah, Madison sounds very American, but
obviously
she's
from Bermuda originally, though.
Yeah, so her accent's gonna be different. But I just want her to find her sound,
her lane,
because it sounds like very much Ruby Rose.
I don't want to make this about her. Though. Swing it back. Obviously, and Headie was in her video actually, so that's kind of relevant. Obviously, we're speaking about Headie and K-Trap.
Yeah.
Did it deliver though? What we saying?
Yeah, I like
100.
it. Strong project.
8.5 out of 10.
Okay.
I'll give it
solid
7.58. Yeah, I like it.
Solid.
I think I can run with it. Depends what am I comparing it to. Like, am I putting it up there with like just albums in life?
It's a mixtape, isn't it?
Is it?
I thought it's just a mixtape.
What's the difference now? All original music.
It's mixed.
Nah,
but what's the difference now?
They're different.
But explain to me what the difference is when it's all original production and you're putting it on streaming and it's making money.
It's been actually.
For me, albums.
Mixtapes were that piff to me.
Albums is like structure, like there's a story behind it.
Not everyone's. Have you seen albums today?
Because have you seen albums today? Is an album. What time to be alive?
They're more in depth with it.
How many UK albums today have structure? The actual albums.
Actually, no. This is a tape.
I'm just saying it doesn't matter. It's just a project. I just call them projects now. All of these are just projects.
Do you feel like we're blurring the lines with mixtapes and albums?
They've been blurred. Once streaming came along, it doesn't matter anymore. Because for me, mixtapes were like you might spit on your songs, then you might spit on someone else's beats. Like you could mix it. Even So Far Gone. So Far Gone had like ignorant shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they can't do that anymore because they're not allowed to put on streaming.
That's what I'm saying. So streaming's changed the game. To me, you just call it projects now.
Okay.
Once you got original production, original songs, and you're making money off of it, how's that a mixtape? Mixtapes used to be free on that piff.
Yeah, that was an era.
Lil Wayne would just spit on 100 different beats, or like, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even
Lil Wayne's got a mixtape apparently coming.
Is it?
The Fix Before the Six. Because Carter 6 he's making Carter 6 right now.
Is it?
He's got a mixtape dropping next week, The Fix Before the Six. See, why does no one get excited about Lil Wayne when I say this now?
It is, but Lil Wayne...
So Carter 6, will you be excited for the album? Forget the mixtape, the album,
No,
Carter
I'm
6.
not that excited.
I'll still be excited.
Is that how we're doing Lil Wayne now?
I'll still be excited.
I wasn't excited after following Carter 3.
What?
No, you're about to get calm and relax. No Ceilings came out after.
I said listen to it. I'll listen to it, but I wasn't excited.
For Carter 3.
I said since Carter 3.
Yeah, but No Ceilings came out after that.
Yeah, but I wasn't that excited. I was like, yeah, I'll check
Ceilings is a classic. You're bugging.
No, but that's
even Carter 4 was good.
He was still in his prime.
Carter Rebirth was dead. I hate Rebirth.
Carter 4 was good, but there's a difference.
Rock era.
There's a difference between like being like the project's good and being like I'm excited. you know what I mean? For me, they're two different things.
You know, that's why I kind of respect Drake. You know,
Like I'm excited for his project. I'm excited.
He's still running, man.
Yeah, I'm
He's
excited.
still running.
He's doing his thing.
He's clear.
Shout out K-Trap and Headie One though, man. I can't lie. I'm messing with that project a lot. I think it's hard still. It's an easy listen. Like it doesn't, like I said, 32 minutes.
Yeah, it was quick.
You can get through there. 10 tracks. I think they did it well doing 10 tracks as well. Because they could have easily done like the 20 track thing, try and rank up more streams and all of this. They kept it concise.
Yeah.
They said they had loads more songs as well, obviously.
They have chemistry.
Yeah. They said it got loads more songs.
I have a question for you.
Go on.
Because I asked a few people, yeah. Okay, cool. No offense, no. This is the most honest and respectful way, yeah.
Yeah, go on.
Okay. Would you rather have a RV Headie tape than a K-Trap and Headie tape? Because I said...
We've already got the K-Trap and Headie tape. What do you mean?
Yeah, well, okay.
Which one would you rather?
Like, be excited for. Because I said, I don't want an RV and Headie tape no more. Because before I was screaming that, and I was like, it runs this course.
So you're saying that now instead of a part 2 or something?
Yeah, yeah. So, would you rather the RV Headie?
I was never into I wasn't into them when it was RV and Headie. Like I said, that's old school drill, innit?
You went into Drillies and Trappers?
I wasn't into.
Wow.
I prefer RV and Headie.
Is it the nostalgia?
Just take it back to nostalgic. Take it back to the essence.
I think like drill fans will be excited for that though. Like if you're an original drill fan, like.
But the thing is, okay, interesting.
To me, what made this exciting was just like I said, two of the drill greats today in 2023 coming together. It's like a watch the throne for drill. Like that's just how it felt, innit? Like they're two guys at the top of their game.
That's a good comparison.
Yeah, they're at the top of their game. It just felt like watch the throne. It felt like what a time to be alive. It just felt like two people at the top of their game coming together, and they both brought it to the table. And I have to give a massive shout out to Carntil, massive shout out to M1 on the beat. And all the other producers that are involved, but particularly those two because they are in their bag right now.
God
like the beats they're going in with.
Stupid.
M1 on the beat and Carntil, they're going mad right now with the drill production. Like they've kind of evolved it, and it's this dark sound that they've managed to tap into.
It sounds like it's a very cinematic.
Like they've just upped the levels completely. Like
I hear that,
and I expected that since shout out M1 anyway. Everyone's got a feature from Drake on his thing. Like let's be real, only you freestyle. Like that's legendary.
Yeah.
Who was the one that was making Pop Smoke's beats? Was that M1?
That was
Mellow. Oh,
Mellow 1-8.
Something like that. Yeah, something like that.
808.
Yeah,
Mellow 808. I think. Yeah.
And he's British, isn't it?
Yeah, his beats
Jack taking the beats. Yeah, he was cold. But yeah, man, they did their thing. They delivered. Shout out to them. But is it gonna chart? Where do you think it's gonna go? I was in Central yesterday, and then randomly I went into Bape because my boy works at Bape. They were having an album signing in Bape.
Oh, is it?
In Bape?
In Bape. Conduit Street, yeah, man, doing their thing. They're not playing about. I see Rolls Royces outside.
Is it?
They're having a show next week.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's gonna go off. Oh yeah, I heard about this. I gotta go.
Oh, give me a ticket.
I'm gonna get guest list.
See you there.
Get me one.
I'm gonna hit them up about guests, see what I could do because I gotta be there. That's gonna go off. They're gonna go in.
So I think definitely top 10.
Yeah?
Definitely top 10.
What do you reckon?
That's cold. I think top 10.
They deserve it.
That's what I was gonna say. Deserve it for sure.
They done their thing. Does anyone want to weigh in on who went harder or
K-Trap for me?
Headie for me.
And I'm gonna sit on the fence.
Oh.
I got an interview with them coming out. I'm gonna sit on the fence. I'm gonna sit on the fence. And do you know the reason why I don't mind sitting on the fence as well? Because
actually I don't know.
Because you know why though? Do you know why? Because I don't think there's much between it.
I was gonna say
so if someone chooses one of them, you can't be like they both went in.
Yeah, they
both complement each other.
I saw Billy the Goat though. Shout out Billy. He said he did a mad tweet. You see that where he was like he's like, I can't lie, I was surprised by K-Trap. Like, I didn't think in any world he'd be able to keep up with Headie. Something like that. And I was like, huh?
You don't know K-Trap.
What? Like,
especially for the past 3 years, K-Trap has been so consistent.
Especially the last year, he went to another level with Warm, Spoil, all these sort of... The Last Whip 2 was crazy for me.
Even the tape with Blade Brown.
Yeah, extra time was crazy.
What? Yeah, and not just that. Yeah. Like, the whole reason we were super excited about this, not just because they've made songs, but Extra Sleeve on Last Whip 2 was a mad song. Yeah. M1 on the beat again. Extra Sleeve set the expectation high, the levels high.
That song was crazy.
Because they just went mad on that song. So everyone was like, yeah, cool. Extra Sleeve. No, we need this now. We need that tape.
Yeah. That's mad. But I'm happy Billy's now seeing that K-Trap is like... You can't.
But why did it take this to see that? K-Trap been going in.
He's been going in for me.
He's been going in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's put buying in my vocabulary, and I don't know anything about guns. And if it ain't Call of Duty, I don't know anything about guns.
That's a buying.
That buy, I love that word, buying.
Touch it, you're gonna see
Did
buying.
you see on my story? I put me on the gun range.
Yeah, I see it.
And I
Tyson
put Tyson Beckford showing me how to open buying. Instagram deleted it.
What?
They deleted it, bro. I got a message. I was like, please don't tell my thing shadow ban after this.
No.
They deleted the video.
Yeah, I got a message saying, oh, your video had to be removed.
Well, you can't show.
You can't even, in a controlled environment, you can't even bust guns, bro.
Fucking hell.
I can't lie, the guns were going off in that clip though. You saw the bullets flying. Yeah, did you see me put up on my story? I put up on my story me like in Miami in 2020, and Tyson Beckford took me and Steve to a gun range there, random, and we're just like I was shooting off a Glock in it, yeah. And then Instagram just took it down. Like, it's mad. Like, apparently you can't even post guns on the gram now, shooting. It's wild, bro.
Savage.
I'm not out here like Ja Morant, like waving a gun around in a car, bro. Like, what?
Mad.
It's controlled environment.
Don't make no sense.
Yeah, just don't shadow about my thing.
Don't
Instagram, come on, man. Meta. I'm a you know what I'm saying, an avid guy.